missions on board the space station, and of course how to conduct all the scientific research that we do up here. Over. Well, I think in addition to a background in STEM, what most space agencies are looking for, both today and in the future, are individuals with a very broad range of skills who are good at collaborating, good at living and working together in small teams. Because in the future, not only will we have long-duration missions on board the space station, but we're also going to be sending astronauts further into space as a first step back to the moon, and maybe after that onwards to Mars. So it's very important that astronauts have a broad range of skills, because they will be much more, they will have to rely much more on themselves in the future, and they will have to live for longer periods of time in small groups. Over. Hi, Bethany. Yeah, we have a great community up here. We are typically 7 astronauts at a time on board the International Space Station, representing many different nations. Currently, we have 5 different nationalities up here, and it's just a fantastic team of people, highly trained, highly skilled. We work all day long doing exciting science and technology development, and then we enjoy our free time together in the evenings and on the weekends. Over. Hi, Kevin. That's actually one of the most difficult things to do, because there's nowhere on Earth where we can properly train in weightlessness. There's no room where you can switch off gravity, unfortunately. So the only way we can simulate weightlessness for longer periods of time is to train underwater, which is how we train for spacewalks. But it's still not the same, because there's a lot of drag from the water around you. And so you don't actually learn what it means to live and work in weightlessness until you get to space. And that's probably one of the biggest challenges for astronauts, is how do you actually work efficiently in microgravity conditions. Over. Hi, Simona. Microgravity affects us in many, many different ways. First of all, being weightless is very similar to lying in bed. You don't use your muscles, you don't really use your bones to keep you upright, and so your body begins to get rid of your muscle mass and your bone density. So that's why we have to exercise 2 hours every day. Our immune systems are also affected by weightlessness, by the isolation, by the stress that we're under, and of course the radiation, the exposure to radiation that we receive in space. Our vision is also impacted, probably because there's a fluid shift inside our bodies, which increases the pressure in our brain. So many, many different ways that our bodies are affected by being in space. Over. I know. There's not really a time limit. Typically, most missions at the moment are 6 months long. Some missions are a year long. But really, the most important factor is how much radiation you get exposed to, which is why all of us carry a dosimeter on us, which measures how much radiation we get exposed to, and then there's a limit for how long or how much radiation you can accumulate over your entire duration. What I can tell you is that one of my colleagues up here, Oleg Kononenko, when he returns to Earth about 9-12, 10 months from now, he will have a total 1,000 over. Hi, Juan. Well, one of my favorite things is to sit by the windows in the cupola, or window module, and look down at our beautiful planet Earth. It is an incredible sight to see our planet from space, and you really begin to understand what a unique place the Earth is. There's absolutely nothing around us that in any way resembles the Earth. Not only is the Earth unique, but it's also our home, and we have to protect our home, because if we in any way destroy the Earth, there's no other backup. This is what we have, this is our home, and we better protect it. Over. Hi. Yeah, our daily activities are controlled by Mission Control Center Houston and the other control centers around the world. So typically we get up at 6 in the morning, Greenwich Mean Time, and then we begin working at about 7:30, and then we work continuously until 7:30 at night. And that's anything from doing scientific research and development to doing maintenance and repair of the space station, because this is a complex machine where things get worn out and need to be replaced and maintained. And basically, we have a schedule every day where we just try to keep up with the schedule and complete all the activities on the timeline. Over. That's detrimental if you want to return to Earth. So you have to exercise for 2 hours every single day. When you're in space and weightless, your blood also does not get pulled down into your legs. So there's a higher amount of blood in your upper body, and so your body begins to get rid of or decrease blood pressure. And that's something that has an effect on us when we return to Earth. And so there's a lot of changes that happen when we get up here. That eventually will stabilize with time. Over.
Houston, the Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground.
Satellite, Oscar, Nancy, 7, Charlie, Lima, satellite. Excellent, many thanks. Bye-bye, ciao.